Being financially secure through even times of crisis may seem like a faraway ideal for some. Madison Martin brings us an overview of the economic challenges so many Americans and Kentuckians are facing.
During the partial government shutdown last month, calls from federal workers rose as many missed 2 paychecks.
Stop the shutdown now! Stop the shutdown now!
Mortgage payments and bills needing to be paid off. Organizations and businesses offering to help as many panicked. So when Washington came to a deal and payments were finally sent out, it may seem like those worries could be put at rest. But in reality,
the middle class are living paycheck to paycheck. They're spending every nickel that comes in.
In Kentucky, a family of 4 would be defined as middle class if they made a gross income of roughly $46,000 to $137,000. In America, 52% are middle class.
Experts say incomes have never been higher for the middle class, but that's not the full story.
There is a specific part where we're falling behind, and that is it is wealth for the middle class.
No matter what income bracket you fall into, last year it was reported that 4 out of 10 Americans wouldn't be able to cover an unexpected expense of just $400.
Unexpected events are going to come up in life. Unexpectedly, it turns out. You can't plan for these, and the only way to be able to safely navigate through this is to save up during good times.
Having an emergency fund is an increasingly declining habit.
Until we learn to spend within our means, we won't have anything to create a savings account with.
Adding on credit card debt, having to pay down student loan debt. U.S. median incomes are up for the middle class, but savings rates are not.
Experts say it's a far cry from the economic pressures from decades ago during the Great Depression.
They went through such an intense economic crisis that a whole entire generation responded. And they responded in a way where they became incredibly frugal.
It's not going to go well for middle class households who on a day-to-day basis don't find a way to prioritize spending and prioritize at least 10% of their income into savings.
A change in the way people budget needs to happen for many Americans, they say.
There does need to be a cultural reset on expectations. What should we expect a middle-class person to afford?
The explanation sounds simple enough, but in action it can be a challenge or even a struggle. That's why we're looking at what it takes for some people in our area to make it through, along with looking at ways on how you can increase your own financial independence. Reporting for 13 News, I'm Madison Martin.
Over the course of a month, 13 News will be looking at different programs and services in South Central Kentucky available to help. Our Struggling to Survive series continues as we look into affordable housing for both low and middle income earners next Monday on 13 News at 6.